little bit more friendly than spacious Firehouse.
Not as much echo. Yeah.
Okay.
I was with Jillian Matthews here today, Sarah, just so you know. She may be calling to ask about getting some documents sent electronically to her and then on Friday. So I've been in touch with Bill to help me get that lined up. Bill Gray. So.
I don't know what documents, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, in other words, she was going to need we talked like last week about the subdivision. I talked to Ken and he said that he knows how to get a hold of them and be able to show me and show you how to load them up so we can then send them electronically to Jillian to get them where they belong for the resiliency thing. So.
Subdivision what?
So there's supposed to be a subdivision ordinance as well as the codes and the regular ordinance. So, I talked to him. He said that yes, you can.
That the village has a subdivision ordinance.
Yes.
Where?
I think it's embedded in the codes.
Oh, okay.
It's 6.
Okay. I'm Tim Colopy, Mayor of the Village of Millbrook, and this is a special meeting of the Village Board of Trustees on November 30th, 2022. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Sir, could you do a roll call of the trustees, please?
Yes. Mayor Colby?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Contino is absent. Trustee Herzog?
Here.
Trustee Arbogast? Here. And Trustee Doro is absent.
Okay, so this is a special meeting for the Board of Trustees. We have a quorum. Both Deputy Mayor Contino and Trustee Doro couldn't make it, but we still have a quorum. And the reason why we're meeting is because we want to submit to Justice County another application for a community development block grant. And our proposal is to continue the replacement of the sidewalks in the business district. Phase 1 was approved by the county last year for a $100,000 grant to begin sidewalk replacements, specifically on the south side of Franklin from Front Street to Church. And that planning process is underway with a hopeful pouring of concrete scheduled for next summer. And what we are offering is to have a phase 2 for the sidewalk replacement project, be a continuation of replacement of sidewalks on the south side of Franklin from Church Street up to Friendly Lane. And that's what we're proposing to submit to the county. However, in order for us to submit that, we first have to have a public hearing and solicit from the public any other ideas that should be considered by the board for grant applications. And so therefore what we're going to do is have a public hearing. I'll open the floor for any suggestions, and based on that discussion, then we'll decide what to do. Then we'll close the public hearing, and then we'll go to a resolution to actually make the submission. All right, so with that, I'd like to make a motion that we open the public hearing for a discussion about community development block grant ideas. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, the public hearing is now open. All right, so since there's no one in the audience that's come forward, and I guess I want to ask, is there any discussion from the board? Do you want to entail?
No. Do you want a brief paragraph description of what we're going to do, or that's not necessary?
Oh, why not? Sure, go ahead.
Okay. In order to be able to restore the sidewalks and make them ADA accessible for all, we propose to be able to do the stretch from essentially McLaughlin's clothing store all the way up just past Stewart's into the home furnishing store on the south side of Franklin Avenue. It will encompass removing and replacing 5 trees that have heaved the sidewalks Currently, there are brick replacements in front of those areas, and they are heaved and a danger to people who are trying to traverse with handicap possibilities, wheelchairs or other things. So that's what's going to be done. We hope to be able to do this by the summer of, no later than the summer of '24, and get the process started, because the application has to be in by December 8th.
Yeah, roughly, we're hoping that we can do this on an annual basis and each year complete one phase up. So we'll do the south side first phase from front to church this coming summer. Second phase will be the following summer, and then we'll go across the street and do the north side of Franklin from front to church, and then phase 4 will be from church to Friendly on the north side.
Just probably, I would just correct and probably say we're probably looking at doing the area from church to Friendly next after this one.
Oh, third. Okay,
third,
because of the severity of the
because
problem.
of the severity of the problem.
That's what we're trying to prioritize it based on the amount of damage, heaving that's been going on, so it's probably going to be that way. But that's to happen in the future. Any other discussion during the public hearing? I'll make a motion that we close the public hearing. Can I get a second?
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you. So with that, I'd like to propose a resolution. I just read the resolution?
Yeah.
Okay. Resolution 2022-18, Community Development Block Grant, Activity Title Sidewalk Repair. Whereas the Village of Millbrook, herein referred to as the municipality, is participating in the 2023 Dutchess County Community Development Block Grant Consortium, and whereas input from citizens and groups has been received and considered at a public hearing, and whereas an application has been prepared for the above referenced activity, which addresses our community concerns, now therefore be it resolved that the 2023 application to the Dutchess County Community Development Block Grant Program for the above referenced activity is approved. Be it further resolved that the submission of the application to the Dutchess County Department of Planning and Development is authorized. Moved by Mayor Tim Colopy, seconded by
Me.
Trustee Herzog. Could we have a roll call, please?
Mayor Colopy?
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Contino is absent. Trustee Herzog?
Aye.
Trustee Arbogast? Aye. And Trustee Dorr is absent.
Okay, so with 3 votes, the resolution passes. All right? And just so everyone knows, we're going to apply for the grant. There's no guarantee that we're going to get it. We got the grant last year for phase 1, and we have to go through all the bells and whistles and hoops and whatever in order to justify phase 2. We'll have to do that for the following phases as well. All right? With that, is there any other discussion we need to carry on to the board tonight? All right, just to notice that our regular meeting for the board will be on the 14th of December. We'll be back at the Firehouse at the same time, 6 p.m. With that, I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting. Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.